Hey, Wednesday. I just got home from work, well, a little while ago. Went out with the beeps. Heat's finally breaking. It's warm out there, but it's not that brutal, intense heat where you barely want to go out. So I moved a few things from the barn to the garage. If you've been following the show, the barn is totally pushed up off its foundation from that tornado. I got somebody coming to give me a quote and or opinion. Repair, try to push back on foundation, renovate a little, or demo. I don't know. Each has attractive qualities to me. But anyway, in preparation for either, I'm moving stuff out of the barn. It's got to be emptied out. And while I was there, I grabbed a few things out of the garden. By the way, I called my boy today. I think he's back from Egypt, but he's closed on Wednesdays. I'll give him another ring tomorrow, and I desperately want to blast up there on Saturday. This situation needs to be desituationed. But I went to the garden. It's time to start clearing out some rows, making room. I may or may not put fall stuff in, more lettuces and stuff like that. I may just let everything go, pull everything, because I'm working on the fences for next year. So I may just let it go fallow, fill the whole thing up with winter rye seed, and skip the fall veggies this year. We'll see, I'm still deciding. But I got in there and I cleared out the remaining beets. Nice haul of these beets, all right, with the greens. And the last of the carrots, multicolored carrots. Just a few left. And they get a little woody this time of the year. So what I'm gonna do is combine them and make a little improv soup. There goes the beeps, don't mind her. She's a little confused, but she's doing well since she's been sequestered in the dining room. When I get home, she's less atrophied. So let's make a beet and carrot soup, and it's Wednesday night. There's so much going on in the garden, all these heirloom tomatoes. I got so many things in my head. I got a great show for you Sunday coming up. I won't spill the beans, but yes, tomatoes. You guys are going to get sick of tomatoes in the next couple weeks. But I thought there's so much good stuff. Let's pop in the occasional midweek bonus show. So tonight, let's make a soup from these beets and carrots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish rinsing them, get the greens off, clean them up, put them in a bowl of cold water, go up, take a nice cool shower, which I've been doing almost every evening in this heat, and then come back down. We'll fire the camera back up, and we'll do a nice little soup. See you in a few. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, slight change of plans. I decided before I go up to the shower, besides which I have some laundry in, so I don't like to run the shower while the washing machine's filling up. So I washed everything real good. Here's our beets and carrots. I cut a couple of the big ones in half. Look at these beauties. Just picked. The carrots. And what we're going to do is we're going to roast them. So I figure I can throw them in while I shower. A little extra virgin olive oil. Let's season them just a tad. We'll season our soup. We'll salt, kosher salt. We'll cracked pepper. And I've got the toaster oven on cranking, like 400. So let me pop those in. Those are good to go. Let them roast down till they're nice and soft. And then I washed up just the best looking of the beet greens. Some of them were a little ratty. They went to the compost. I tasted the carrot tops. If they were younger, I'd put them in. But just the beet greens, I got a great idea. It just kind of came to me. We got the beeps wandering around here, so don't be surprised if there's a little bump. And then I took just a few of the stems, and I got the old light bulb over the head. This is going to work with our soup incredibly. So those are washed. Those can just wait. I will now head up, shower up, after I pour myself this rye Manhattan. Hey, don't hate. It's hump night. I'm doing one every few nights just to celebrate. I already told you, my sister Little Chile left these incredible cherries and syrup from Italia. I only have 1 or 2 left. Wait, maybe I used them all. Did I use all the cherries? Well, hot damn. They're all gone. I'll go with a little of the syrup. How's that? Might have to get some vanilla ice cream. All right. I'm heading for the shower. Saluti. That shower felt great, man. And full disclosure, this is not the same Manhattan that was in that cubby hole. Let's head over to the stove and get our soup started. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, I got a flame on. Let's get some extra virgin olive oil in there. We're gonna do onion. Let that saute a minute or two, and then we got our garlic and our roasted veggies. Nice and soft. I'm gonna cut these up a little. All right, onions going. Let's toss in the garlic. I chopped everything up, but this is going to be a blended soup. We're going to use a stick blender, so you don't have to go crazy on your prep, okay? And now, we've got our beets and carrots. I chopped everything up a little. I took some of the skin off some of the larger beets, but I didn't really bother with the skin. Most of these are so young. I should say small, they're not young, they've been out in the ground for a while. The aroma is incredible. Roasted beets, carrots, onions, garlic. And here's the greens. I did those with garlic, just like you would do spinach. So beet greens and extra virgin olive oil and garlic, a little salt and pepper. But I'll show you what I'm going to do with those at the end. I got a great idea. So we'll saute these down. Now what I'm going to add, you guys should have seen this episode already. I think we did stock, chicken stock. Quick tips, quick tips. Did the ice cube trays. So let's go with 1. Each cube is about, I think, 2 tablespoons or so. So let's go with 4 cubes. Little Pinot Grigio never hurts anything. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add it to our roasting pan. And we still have some beet, carrot juices in there. Remember the olive oil, the seasonings. Just try to get as much of that out as we can. And don't ever estimate the power of the H2O. Water brings things together, combines. It's the stuff of life. It's not just there to thin. It's there to add life. Yes, I'm buzzed. I'm on my 3rd Manhattan, for crying out loud. It's freaking Wednesday night. I had a long conversation with my buddy down in Coral Springs. Look at the color on that, man. I don't think the camera's picking it up. It's much better in real life. All right, so now we're just going to let that simmer. Our veggies are already soft from the roast, but now we want to cook them into a soup. All right, I already tasted this, and as if it isn't crazy delicious enough, I'm throwing in this fresh dill. Let's get those big stems off and just get those fronds in. This dill is amazing me. It all came up volunteer. It's a perennial, as you know. I got a couple of big, beautiful plants out there that I'm just having so much fun with. I'm going to go out and get more. It's dark out. It's already 9 p.m. And yes, I'm hammered. Don't worry. I'll get up and get through the workday. This is more important right now. This soup. It's going to be my lunch tomorrow. It's almost an improv takeoff on borscht, right? We got the dill, we got the beets. I threw in some carrots, chicken stock, sauteed onion and garlic. It's going to be amazing. But let me try one more now that the dill is in. Oh my. All right, I'm going to turn this down. It's going to lightly simmer, and then we'll bring the stick blender over. In the meantime, meet me over at the board. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Got the blender out. These are our beet greens that I sauteed with garlic. I had an idea. I'm just going to go for it. It may work, it may not. And yes, I framed this out. You can see the beeps in the dining room. That's where we live now. She's got her pee pads. She's got her foam. Any day the beeps is up and around is a good day for me. So let's put our beet greens with onion and garlic. Let's put just a spot of half and half. It just came to me in a vision. We'll see what happens. Oh my. Wait till you see what I'm doing with that. But I got some ideas for it now that I tasted it. The half and half is perfecto. I am going to add. These were a gift. Oregano buds. These are from somebody's garden. They're dried. Just going to add a pinch of these oregano buds. And only because I'm doing the Manhattans, what's wrong with a little rye whiskey? Flavor is flavor is flavor. I'm talking drops, less than a tablespoon. Let's see where we're at now. That is done. That's done. Let's go back to the stove and check on our soup. Come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, this has been simmering for a while we made the greens little puree. It's stick blender time. There we go. Needs a little liquid to work with. All right, this is a process. I'll blend off camera and we'll come back and check out the final soup. By the way, here's another quick tip, quick tip. This is my cup measure. I use it for flour, liquids, whatever. These things are also little miniature pots, right? So remember I said I had a concept for the beet stems? Why get a big giant pot out? I'm going to put some extra virgin olive oil in here, heat it up, And I just thought I would sort of quick crisp fry these. And use them as a garnish. So I'll fry those up, pull them out, and let's head over to the board and plate this soup up. Think borscht, but think some kind of weird, drunken Hudson Valley borscht. Here's our soup, the beets, fresh picked beets, carrots, sauteed with onion, garlic, some dill in there, some chicken stock. And now let's place a touch of our pureed beet greens off to the side. It's almost like a pesto. And then on top of that, we fried our little beet stems, right? Nice and crispy. All right, let's see what we got here. This was totally out of the blue. This could be a total disaster. Wednesday night. I just wanted to get that stuff out of the ground. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? I told you folks early on, we don't bullshit around on this show, man. If something sucks, I'm going to tell you, because I'm just playing. This is pretty goddamn good. This ain't jump up and down crazy. Like, you kind of got to get used to these flavors. At first I tasted it on the stove, just the soup. Full disclosure, I was thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna have to say this isn't great. But you know what? With the pureed greens, I'm adding more. And these crispy caramelized stems, it shot it up. This is actually really good. So good it just sent off the smoke alarm. So let me take care of that. We got a real episode coming Sunday. Sorry I'm hammered. It's Wednesday night. That's 9:30. It's cake. It's done. See you Sunday.
Come on, let's do